guys. So thanks again for watching. You guys are awesome. They didn't, like you said, I didn't have to relocate. And then you have to scroll down and see other people like, oh, this is the real guy. And you know it's not. You can barely even have that grandkid and you're like, yeah. Or your shit was banging so good, they'll say, hey, not worth $10. Hey, of that. What's up, everybody? MuseMeTV, we're back. Oh my god, dude, 2 episodes in one day. That's what I'm fucking talking about, man. This is how you start a franchise. Like, literally 2 episodes. I should literally be busting out 4 episodes a day. Like, my whole schedule should be like 8 o'clock comic, 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock another one, 9 another, 10, that's it. And then that's all my job is.
That'd be so dope.
That's what it should be. Like, all of us are trying to achieve that, right?
You just have to get people to pay for it.
Exactly. Or the sponsors. That's
or
what
the
it
sponsors.
Yeah.
I mean, but
get some sponsors.
you gotta have enough people watching for the sponsors to give a fuck, because they need people to buy their shit.
Dude, we're getting there, dude. First of all,
yeah.
Facebook 15K, Twitch 700. And fucking
But what's your like watches on Twitch? Because isn't like you can have 700 subscribers, but then it's like
23.
That's pretty good though.
Yeah, it's decent.
That's like if it's 23 consistent, that's fucking
exactly.
That's a lot of people really
that are constantly coming back.
Because for sure it's not the same 23 people. It's
exactly
You're getting new people every time
that are watching it. Or I actually have 4 subscribers on Twitch that pay $3.95 a month to watch this channel.
So you're making a little
Skrilla. I make $20 to make sure that my internet is kind of partially paid.
Yeah, like
we're almost
as long as you're once you paid for your internet bill, then you've made it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the trick.
That's the beautiful thing
with
about
all
it.
This shit.
Oh man, yeah, exactly, dude. The fucking you can imagine the fucking financial stupid bill that I have to pay when
it's crazy. I can't imagine
bullshit, man.
I always dream like literally like my next big purchase is gonna be like just stuff to run a comedy show, like a speaker and a mic and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I come to your house and I'm like, I'm so far away from
I got so much to go.
Like, because I even look up the price, and it's not even that much. It's like maybe like $500, and then you have like the full setup of everything you need for a comedy show.
Yeah.
And then I come into your house and you're like, this is thousands of dollars for sure.
Oh man.
Like it's gotta be. Oh, I couldn't even imagine.
It's ridiculous. Like I literally have to have insurance on this fucking apartment.
Yeah,
absolutely. I don't want to, but I have to. Like,
what was the like? Was there like a price point of equipment that you had when you were like, maybe rentals insurance is a good idea?
After my 3rd guitar.
Yeah.
After my 3rd guitar, I was like,
makes sense.
I need to probably get something just in case it happens, because I don't want to have to deal with it again. Because that's the shitty part about it too, is it's happened before.
Yeah. So, did you have rentals insurance for the last one?
Nope.
Oh fuck. Yeah. So then for sure,
it was all a loss.
Yeah.
All of it.
I remember when I moved into my first apartment, they were like, you have to have this rentals insurance, and I was like, why? Like I literally owned like a mattress and a PS4, and that was like all the money.
That's literally like $400.
Yeah, it's like I was like, I don't think I would pay more for the rentals insurance at the end of the day. Let's be honest. And I don't think anyone's trying to rob me. Like they don't come into my place and they're like, "This is the spot. This is where we're gonna
make sure we get our payday."
Even now, like I think my most expensive thing is my phone, and that's always on me. So why the fuck would I pay rentals insurance?
Yes. Yeah.
But for you, dude, like it's.
That's
you lose like a legacy essentially.
That's the shitty part about this. Like it's a gamble at this point. Like, what's up? Like
especially in Albuquerque,
right? And
like
now it feels like I have to make sure I have my gun on me at all times.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Seeing that's already sketchy in itself. Like, oh my god, this guy has a gun. He doesn't look like he should have a gun at all. Like what,
dude? So I sent someone. One of my friends just met you recently. And they were like, thank God. They were like, just thank God. Like, when they met you, they were literally, they came back to me and they were like, that was way easier than I thought it would be. Like,
everyone always thinks
they're like, because you're on time, you're reliable. You know, like, you're never really fucking around with anybody. Like, you go to anybody else for anything, especially in this city. Like, it's like, it's
a burden.
Yeah, it's like I hit you up and then 20 minutes later, like, you'll text me and be like, I'm on the way, and then fucking another 20 minutes, and then they're like, I'm still on the way, and it's like, where are you coming from? Like, that's insane.
I've been here for 20 minutes.
Yeah, if you're not going to be there, you're just like, I'm fucking at work, or I'm at whatever. So I think that's a big perk.
And that's what's crazy, too, is like, why shouldn't these vendors have these kind of, like, established, like times, you know, like, let them know.
Do it like a job. Like, if you had a job, I think, right?
Yeah, what are you going to do? I'm not on the job right now.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not on the clock, and like, most of the time, like, with you, I know, like, these are the days you work generally, and the times generally, so I know when to, after a while, I know when to hit you up or not. And you've never been like, I text you and then you're like, I'm on the way, and then it's like 40 minutes later you're on the way.
10 minutes. I'm 10 minutes out.
Yeah.
I've always hated that shit too. I'm just like,
fucking hate that shit.
Hey buddy, I need to pick up. It's like, okay, I'll be there in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
20 minutes later, I hit him up like, hey, I'm still here. He's like, oh, I'm out. I'll be there about in 10 minutes. And
then sometimes they'll get there. They'll get to you. They'll finally like be at your window, and they'll be like, "I'm out of the shit you asked for."
You're just like, "Wait, what?
Why would I? Why did I come? What are you talking about?"
I might as well just go fucking home and deal with this shit all over again.
These guys.
That's always the funnest part about that shit, though. Oh man. So I did bring you on because I was like, man, Caleb, I need to fucking talk to you again. We need to have a chat about some bullshit that's going on in the world.
Yeah.
Because, all right, dude, let's talk about it, dude. Because cancel culture is going to fuck us up, dude. I mean, we're comics for a reason, dude.
Exactly.
We try to tell the truth in a way that people find the humor in it.
Yes.
But what do we do if we tell the truth and nobody wants to hear it?
That's a good question.
How do we do it? Why? How can it be done?
I think it starts because there's like this moment, like, because it's weird because like as like, you know, I host a mic and I'm at all the open mics. You hear everyone's like essentially opinion all the time. Like you're always hearing like, you know who's on the left, you know who's on the right. You kind of know what the people, and I think like the comics that I respect, I have no idea what side they're on, what their opinion is,
or
even if they're making
care?
And I don't care. But the thing is as a comic, like people shouldn't have to care about your political view for even if you're making a political joke, like, you know, like Shane Gillis is my favorite at it, where it's like the joke is good enough by itself, even though it might be coming from like a right perspective or a left perspective. Like you shouldn't as someone that's watching comedy
analyze it.
Need to, yeah, because like once it starts to like, you'll hear some of these comics, newer comics usually, but they'll come out and they'll talk politics, but they're coming from a very obvious one side or the other, and almost everyone in the room turns off because they're just like, what does it even matter? But like if you do it good enough, sometimes they'll get you, and then you'll make like the right leaning guy, like someone that's pro-life maybe. You can tell an abortion joke that's good enough that guy will laugh, or, you know, like, and that's the goal, I think. And there are some comics that do that very well, and those comics are the ones that get canceled. And I think it's because other comics that don't do it as well
make it bad for them.
Because they're like I go up there and I fucking, you know, talk as a liberal, and then this guy that goes up there and just talks and like does comedy, you know, they get jealous of that. They're like, how is this guy getting so many more laughs even though he's saying all this gnarly shit, you know?
And see
oh my God.
I know that fucked me over too. It totally got me on that shit too. Totally just all over my... But I get what you're saying too, is because like you don't even feel like you're being that extreme. You're just giving your point of view.
Yeah.
Or like your kind of perspective.
Like, yeah.
And then again, the person that comes up that's newer or doesn't know too much about what's going on in the scene, they're just like, I can't believe this guy is doing better than I am, or is getting the laughs that I'm doing or that I can't get. It's weird. It's so fucking weird.
especially when they're like self-righteous. They're like, I'm saying the right thing. How is this guy getting away with it?
What is the right thing?
Right? Like, what really is it?
Lupita said that she just put in really big canceled in quotation marks, LOL.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the point. We're trying to get canceled.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I mean, dude, if you fucking... The garage... I'm sure you've talked about it a million times, but the fucking garage, like, if you hear what anyone says there, they're canceled. Even people that, like, you would never even expect.
See, and that's what's weird is, like, I don't know if you would agree with this, but I told Will he should make the garage live.
Dude, I think it would be fun, but I think it would take away the, like, because it's just like filming at all. Like, even when I'm filming myself, I know in the back of my head that I'm filming myself. And so then I don't do like the freestyle shit that I'd like to be doing. So I feel like if we put a camera in the garage.
But why is that though? Is that because of cancel culture? Is that,
not necessarily just because that's a part of it for sure. But it's a lot of it's just because like I know I'm going to have to listen to it later. And so then if I like have like a premise or something like I have like this new emu story that I'm telling that I'm trying to like kind of hone in a little bit, but like I feel like if that was being filmed, I wouldn't have done it as good as I did it last week, and so then I wouldn't have gotten the bits because I took some like wild strides on like fucking animal abuse.
You're like, I'm gonna just wing it
and I'm gonna just tell the joke, but I feel like if I was getting filmed, it's like I need to tell this the way that I imagine it, which, you know, that may not go the way you want it to.
Might be controversial.
Might be controversial or not. Or it's just not funny, you know. And then because you're filming, you're doing like the weaker shit, I think. But I don't know.
Interesting.
I just don't know. But I mean, I wouldn't be against it being filmed on Twitch.
Because that's the thing I feel is kind of weird too, is like when you're filming it, I feel like it gives more of the aspect of the audience to know what comedy really is like.
Yeah.
Because like people don't really know how hard we have to try to get that laugh.
Yeah.
They have to hear the finished product, but they never hear the process.
And no one ever hears the finished product, I feel like, too. Like,
it could always change. It could always develop. It could always become better. I totally get that too. But I feel that people would enjoy the process of how we make comedy.
Yeah, I think they should. And I think that might be one of the like big problems with, because since we're all comics talking about cancel culture, it's like there are people that don't give a fuck about comedy, like in the sense of like the creation of it.
Yeah.
And they're just coming out to see like a finished show, you know? And so when they get out there and you're trying some shit, they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they
like,
don't get it.
They're not down for it. Because there's sometimes like, there's some comics here that like I've literally like died laughing at that like no one else is laughing at.
See, that's what I love about you too, is like I did you know the fucking binary code joke.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the binary code joke. But there's been some times where it hits.
Yeah.
It hits so good that you've even come up to me and you were to like
that's the way you do it,
that's
man.
the way you do it. But then again, it's like because you don't feel that same concept from everybody.
Yeah.
Like it's weird.
There's like different rooms and different temperatures in the room and stuff.
The way people present it, like it's so crazy.
And then like sometimes just even like I have jokes that I won't even do anymore because I did them one time and all I did was switch like one word around
and you felt it.
And it went from like a funny joke about homosexuality to just homophobic like instantly, like and like it's because like I just switched one word or one little phrase, or I took out a piece or I put in a piece, and then it's like, oh, now this joke went from like a funny joke to a racist joke, or to like, you know, and you didn't even expect it though. And that sucks because it's like it's like when you do the joke, when you're on stage, you see it immediately. Like a lot of people don't realize like we see when we fuck up. Like it's not, we don't get off. I mean, there are probably some people that get off and they're like, I killed it, and they just bombed for 5 minutes.
Alex G.
That guy's. I'm gonna be doing a show on March.
I'm only talking shit because that guy has booked me twice already.
Dude, you know I had a dream about him.
Fucking ignore.
I had a dream about him this morning.
Oh my god! Well, okay.
And it was like a.
Please not Jesus.
No.
Not premonitioning.
It was very much like I just like I made a joke about it or something, and then he was just like, expect a bomb. And not like a bomb on stage, like an actual bomb that will kill people.
Literally world ending.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh no. And like the whole rest of the dream was like me trying to warn people, like a bomb's about to go off. And then, but his shows packed the fuck out, so I don't know.
See, and that's what I love too, is like he has another aspect of comedy.
That producing shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's a producer. Please separate the two. Please know the difference, because
some people are one thing and some people are the other.
Exactly. And see, that's what's kind of shitty about the aspect that he's bringing to the comedy scene right now, is because like right now he's like, I'm putting on these amazing comedy shows. I'm booking a bunch of people. I'm doing so great on these open mics. I'm just like, it's not going as well as you think it is.
You are putting on good shows. People are showing up to those shows.
But when it comes to you doing comedy, that's the difference.
I'm not gonna,
And that's what's crazy to see as this comedy scene develops more.
Yeah.
Because again, we don't have a real comedy scene. We don't have a comedy club. We don't have this established place to be like, hey, come every week and see the comics develop here. Like, that's still not here yet.
Yeah.
And that's crazy to think about, because like it's happened before and we just weren't here when that happened. Like, I don't know if you've heard of the stories about
about the comedy club, yeah.
Yeah, the laughs or whatever they had here. I'm just like, God.
And now they're doing like, I guess I didn't know Nicolina was part of it, but she's doing like same name laughs, but then at the German club. But she's just like putting up a poster that has the same logo, but that's the logo and the name that they used at the comedy club when it was open.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's a little weird too. Is because it's already establishing itself as a comedy club, but yet they only book on certain days, right?
Well, and it's not a comedy club. It's in like a German bar that you need a pass. Like you have to have a ticket or you have to have a membership to get in. Plus, like, I get it if there's no seats. Like, comics need to fucking get up. If people are coming in that aren't comics, like, you don't get to sit down. But like, that place is never packed enough that you can't allow comics to get in for free. And there's been so many times I've been like, I want to go see my friends do shit at the German club,
but they make you pay.
And they're like, we'll give you half off, but you're still paying. But like, I'm barely paying for like my life, like the shit that I need to be paying. Like, I spent $5 on gas yesterday, and that shit needs to last me till Wednesday. Like,
and yeah, I'm not trying to spend $5 anywhere else.
I'm not gonna go to a show, spend $5, and then I'm still have to buy beer and
at this place,
at the place. Like,
and see, that's the thing too. The other promoters that we have here in town kind of push that kind of same thing. Like, I don't want to, even if you are listening, I don't really care. But Kevin Kennedy, like, he's another one, dude.
Oh, I cannot comment. But
his fucking Saturday shows should be free. If
for comedians, at least.
No, for everybody.
Just in general? Okay.
Yes, because it would bring so much of a draw. This guy, what he does, I don't care. Again, if you're listening, I hope you're listening. What he does is literally, when the comedy show starts, if those people were here from like say 8:30 or before the comedy show starts, he goes to the table and asks them for $10. If not, they should leave. How? That's already losing half of the audience. Because
I know those like that. Yeah, for sure. Because that's the thing. Like, let's look at Kevin Kennedy's show compared to
any show,
the roast battle.
Yeah.
Right, where it's like probably a 250 seat room, and they're packing in 150 people
at minimum.
They're allowed to charge at that point, because the money that they make from 150 people's got to be insane.
Yeah,
I've never seen any of it.
I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just letting you know the money I don't see from those shows.
But they're good shows, and I love being on them, even if I don't get paid.
Yeah,
and it's
exposure. It's exposure.
But and like big compared to anything else. Yeah, it's the biggest. Like, and I love being on. And the roast battles are incredible. Doing time before the roast battle, like, I've done it once. I think I might be doing it at the next one. I don't know, but like, getting to do 10 minutes to a room of 150 people as like a newer comic is the best shit in the world.
Yeah,
like that sound coming back is like something.
And that's what's beautiful about that. Like,
it's so nice.
I did that same room, but unfortunately, it was booked for burlesque in a variety show. but it was packed, and I killed.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what's beautiful about that, dude, is like I know the experience of doing so good at that room.
Yeah, even if it feels good.
Yeah,
like,
even if Jamar is the only one that books for comedy night, that's okay because that room can be booked from anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody can book you in that room, dude. That's what I love about that place. It's a good room,
yeah. But then if you're at, like, you know, back to the Saturday Kevin Kennedy shits, it's like if I'm coming to do 10 minutes and you're promising me a show, and then I get there and there's 3 people, like, I'm going to do the show because that's what I signed up for. But, like, I would much rather get paid nothing and do a show in front of 10 people instead of 3 people because, you know, 8 people or 7 people couldn't pay for it.
Yeah,
and I don't know what kind of numbers he's doing. He might be doing a lot more. But
yeah, you don't want that kind, because I've done his show quite a bit of times where, like, there's, like, okay, one Saturday it bombs, there's nobody there. Second Saturday, same thing, it bombs, nobody's there. But the third Saturday, for whatever reason, there is a whole amount of people there and it kills.
Yeah.
And then the fourth show, again, nothing.
Yeah.
But it gives you that incentive because you know that there's a potential there.
Yeah.
And that's what's crazy about that. I'm just like, oh, man, I know that Kevin Kennedy can put on a better show if he actually tried to put on a better show.
Yeah.
And that's, again, me. I don't know the perspective of trying to put on a show, though. This is coming from your aspect, too. You host
a
show
open
on
mic.
Sunday.
Yeah.
What do you try to do to make sure that people come to your show? Like, what are some things?
I need to work harder on it. I don't think I work as hard as other people do, and that's why their mics are better than mine, and it is what it is.
But what's something you think you can do?
Like, I think I need to start advertising, plus, like, it being free probably helps. And, I think, like, not alienating comics is, like, one of my biggest things that I see a lot of people do that I'm like, why do you do that?
That would be a big
because
one.
Like, a lot of, like, I don't have friends out in Albuquerque that aren't comics.
What?
All my friends are comedians.
All my friends now,
all my friends are all comedians. Sure, but I'm saying, like,
I get, yeah.
But, like, why would I, like,
especially coming from another town?
Exactly.
You're not from
here. Yeah, I'm not from here. I didn't grow up here. But then, like, let's say I have this, I've been running this show, and then I created beef, and now Tyler Lovely can't come to the show.
What?
All of it. Let's just say, no.
Oh,
it's not happening.
Okay, yeah,
no,
I was about to say.
He's my homie to this day. We have no problems.
Yeah, okay.
Currently.
I was like, what the fuck?
We have nothing wrong.
How do I miss a week of comedy and this shit goes down?
No. Me and him are good, but I'm saying, like, there are other people that have beef with Tyler. Tyler brings people to the show. Like, he's grown up here. He has friends outside of comedy that can show up to your shit.
Yeah.
Jared's the same way. Like, Jared has, like, we went to El Paso last week to see Tom Segura, and, like, there was half comics and then half the other people were all of Jared's friends. Like, why would I create a division between Jared and Tyler? You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Especially when you can bring people to the
when
seats.
Those people can bring people to the seat. Yeah, exactly. Like, and so that's with my mic. Like, I try not to ban people. Like, if the bartender comes up to me and he's like, this guy's making people leave, and then the bar's losing money because of it, then yeah.
You're not part of that.
It's like, you don't get to be, sorry, bro, like, you fucked up. But up until that point, like, I can't, like, who am I to say you're not allowed to come to my mic? Even if you suck big old dicks, you know, you can, if you're doing time and no one left during your set and the bar didn't lose money, then why the fuck would I, ask you to leave or not be part of this great thing that I'm running, you know?
Right, because that's one of those instances with, like, I hate to bring him up, but that's like Troy, right?
Troy, yeah.
Like, again, he's
been banned from all.
So
the thing
many,
is,
but he's not one of those comics that, like, fights with people on.
Exactly.
Like, he's not trying to fight with the crowd. He's not trying to bring bad establishment to the place. He's just trying to do his comedy.
Yeah, and he's just rough around the edges, and so sometimes people leave.
Yeah,
and I'm sure, like, there are instances where he's done stuff and been banned for, like it made sense to ban him, but I've witnessed plenty of times where like he was just telling jokes and the host didn't like the jokes and then he got banned that way, you know. So it's like, what are you really doing?
Yeah,
and then you have these other guys that are like running shit and are like pretty confirmed like sexual predators, and they're just out here running shit.
Or they're established like great comics in another state. You're just like, wait, why are you a great comic in another state, but yet you host comedy here? Like that blows me away too. Like, you know who I'm bringing up too.
I think.
and I'm just like, wait, what? Like, how are you?
Are you talking about the number one? Never mind.
No, I know who you know.
His shows are way too great, so I can't fuck that up.
But yet everywhere else, like again, and
it's like, why are you doing so well in this one city, and then you come back here and you're hosting a show,
and everyone's talking shit,
and
you're not doing so great.
You're doing, when you do the 10 minutes a time, you go up there and you bomb.
It's mediocre.
And you're like, how are you the number one comic in whatever city?
I don't know. See, that's what blows me away too. And again,
Chattanooga, Tennessee. Let's just keep it real far away from here.
I get it. I'm new to the scene. I don't know as much as I should know. But
true.
Again, I'm an entertainer though. Yeah. I know the concept of making people appreciate what you do and why you do it.
And we're also like, we're good enough at what we do that we're around people that have been around a while, and you hear like the shit and I think it's going away mostly now with this new like me, you, Tyler, Jared, Eister, like this new like generation of comedy in Albuquerque. It's kind of going away because like we all are keeping each other in check. Like we're calling out, like even with Alex G, it's like we're telling you like you're doing a good show, your comedy fucking sucks, but it is what it is. Like, and we're always telling each other, like, when we're always keeping each other in check as much as we can. And I think that's important because we're not saying like you need to get the fuck out of comedy. We're saying like get better or
do
like,
something. Yeah.
Like I have no reason to be homies with you if you're not even at least trying to be better at what you're doing,
And that's just, I guess you could say that's more of the realistic aspect of it.
Yes.
We're just trying to let you know, like, because most of these people that we talk to are good people.
Yeah.
They're not assholes. Like, Alex G probably isn't an asshole. No. He's not trying to steal money from people. He's not trying to fucking break into houses. Yeah. But we're letting him know, like, hey, dude, the thing that you're doing in comedy is not that great. The producing,
and the stand-up,
the producing and the shows that you're putting on, awesome. Keep that going.
Those are killing it.
But you up there growing up and telling that you should be doing this for the rest of your life.
Everyone here thinks that.
I know.
I believe, like, I get what you're saying because I also think this is what I was meant to do, but no one's ever heard me say that.
Especially, exactly,
you know what I mean? At least not on stage. Like, I've never been like, this is my shit.
Yeah, to the sense where people think like, oh my God, this is his calling.
Yeah, like, I've never needed to. I'm just going to go out there and prove it. Like, I'm not going to, You don't
need reassurance like that.
Yeah, it's just, I remember, I think that was like the first thing I ever said to him. He did that, and then he got off. And there was like, all the comics were sitting at a table, and I just like pulled them aside, and I was like, see all those guys? It's like, they all think this is their God-given gift.
You're not the only one.
I was like, you're not the only one, and you don't need to be telling people that shit. Like,
that's so true.
Like, it's...
Especially when we're trying to do all the same thing. We're all just trying to be funny and famous. Like, we all just want to get liked by everybody in that room at that moment.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's what it is. Like, everyone thinks it's like this nuanced thing where it's like, I'm trying to make people think more.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make people like be more aware. Like, are you really? I think you're just trying to make people like you because you probably weren't liked in your childhood growing up.
Yeah. And that's what a lot of us are doing for real, but some of us are just better at it.
Yeah, that's true. And you see it. Like, I remember you talking about it on Zach Abeda's podcast where you're just like, Tyler's really good at coming up with stuff on the fly right away. Yeah. Where you have to kind of like, work a little bit. Where you're trying to come up with like a real premise and a real joke to structure what you're saying, where Tyler can kind of just...
He can just talk and be funny.
Yeah, go up on stage and just be like, God damn it, today was fucking shitty.
Yeah.
And that's a great...
And everyone gets their pitfalls. Like, he's not necessarily like... fucking 100% all the time, and I'm not either. So
see, because I think Tyler can be a really better joke writer. I think he's not the best joke writer. I think he comes up with the best stuff on the spot.
Yeah.
And then he uses that.
And creates like a joke out of it
Exactly.
eventually, and then
Yeah.
like it becomes like a written joke. And that's actually, I learned that from him. Like now I'm starting to do that more. That like the garage is good for that. Like just go up there and just talk and bullshit.
Get
And
more
then-
of an idea out and stuff.
And then like you'll say a line, and then that line, like maybe that's all you take from the whole set is like you got one good line out of it, and then I try to take that and create like the lead up to it. If like I got a punchline out, it's like that's the punchline. Now I need to bring up like what's the joke to that punchline, and I think that's a good way to do it. But I don't know. Everyone kind of does their own thing.
And that's the kind of beautiful thing about comedy, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's a different aspect no matter where you what
Yeah.
realm you come from, whatever perspective you're bringing. It's all from a different aspect. It's all from
Yeah.
different angles. It's all from different people.
Yeah, and I hate fucking when people ask me to give them tips.
I mean, what am I
like-
supposed to do, right?
Like, I don't know, dude. Like, this is how I do it, but it doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Like, I'm barely just learning this shit, too. Like, especially now, like, I got these more solid jokes and stuff. And
But that's because of you
I'm
writing
just,
more.
yeah, and I'm just now learning how to, like, write the jokes and do them in the right spot and everything. I don't know. What's this?
Okay. So this is actually a random thing that I found on the. Okay. So have you ever heard of a YouTube channel called Vsauce?
Yes.
Vsauce is that thing where they science.
Hi,
things.
I'm Vsauce.
Yeah.
Michael here.
Michael.
Or hi, I'm Vsauce. I'm Michael. I don't know.
Michael. Yeah. There's 3 different hosts, but Michael's one of the main hosts.
He's like the Vsauce 2, I think.
Yeah. Vsauce 1.
He's Vsauce 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vsauce 2 is like James.
Jake.
Jake.
Oh.
Jake. Yeah.
With the
you're right.
piercing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then the other one is like this other guy.
Yeah.
Anyways, they have this other YouTube channel called Dongs. Have you ever heard of this?
No, I have not.
Dong stands for Do Online Now, guys. So these are things that we can do online right now.
Okay.
So if you're watching right now, these are things that we can go online and do right now. Right now I went to my00stv.com. So what this is what used to come on TV back in the 2000s. If you were to pick any of these categories of what you want to see in the 2000s, which one would you pick?
Gotta get closer.
Are you really that blind, dude?
It's bad.
Jesus Christ.
Let's just do cartoons.
Okay, so these are cartoons that came out in the 2000s
All right.
on this thing. So let's check it out. Let's see what comes on here. Let's turn on the TV. Back in the day, just like old
Yeah.
school.
LCD sounds.
So this is what would come on back in 2000s, and what we could do is just change the channel. That's all. We're just literally watching TV back in 2000.
What is this? 2002?
Is it? I mean, I don't
Yeah, it
remember
says
when
so.
when this fucking game came out. What is it? Kingdom Hearts.
It looks good for 2002, but
And you picked cartoons, dude.
why is this? There's no way this is. All of them are checkmarked.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, you have all of them checkmarked.
Oh, my bad. I
you have
fucked.
to uncheckmark them.
I fucked up. Non cartoons. My bad. Okay, here we go. Let's go to the next channel of
Okay.
cartoons. Do you know this cartoon?
Hold on.
I know what this is. Damn it! I know what this is.
Is it G.I. Joe?
No.
No. I don't know. I was 5 years old when this came out.
This is little Fisher Price Firefighter Rescue. Fisher Price, dude.
Next one.
They literally
Let's see.
came out with the cartoon. That's so
That's crazy.
Here we go. Next cartoon.
Oh, I think I know this one.
I think I know it too, but I just can't. I don't know the name of it. 2002.
Oh, is it the the Dragon Fighter Warrior one.
Is it?
Well, you know which one? The Jackie Chan one?
No.
No,
No,
okay.
it's not that one.
It looks like the same art style.
Let's see what else is on there.
Oh, this one is oh no, I don't know.
I have no. What the fuck is this art
is
style,
wild.
dude? What the fuck is this art style?
It's got Asian subtitling. I think that's Chinese. I don't know. All right.
That's it. We're done. That's all the cartoons.
There's no way. In 2002? Oh, there we go.
What is this? This looks like Ninja Turtles.
Kind of, yeah. You should go to like 2008.
What the fuck isn't going on in 2008?
Oh no, I know this one. This is. Oh, maybe I don't. I don't know.
What the fuck
That guy
is going
looks
on
familiar.
in 2008? Let's go. Let's try another one. Let's try.
Yeah,
another
let's try another
2008.
one. 2008.
I don't see anybody else complaining.
These are the worst.
Oh no, this one is This is someone's Twitch channel.
What does it say on the top up there? I can't read it.
Just anime dubbed. But this is that's. This is Blue versus Red, which I don't think was a TV show.
It's a Halo thing, right?
Yeah, it's Blue versus Red or Red versus Blue.
It's like a YouTube thing, probably.
Yeah, it was on YouTube.
What the fuck?
This is right after YouTube was created, so this might be same Red
yeah.
versus Blue,
Yeah.
same thing.
Especially in the 2008 era.
Yeah, because YouTube I think was 2006.
I think so, yeah. Try to come up with shit like that. Well, that
Bullshit.
was fucking TV from 2000, everybody.
What's that YouTube one you were talking about?
All right, let's do that one. So I got another dong here that's called Random YouTube Comments. So what happens is get your YouTube comment from a random video. So I'm gonna click on video.
Get your Clark's here.
And it's a random.
Oh, it
one.
shows you the video immediately.
Yeah. So this is the.
What is this?
Okay, I fucked
Top
up.
Summer 2013.
I'll put it on this
Oh.
side so I get it. Okay, this was it last time. We'll do another one.
Okay.
All right, we go to the dongs. We go to random YouTube video. Okay, this is the comment for it. Special for a very good friend. What do you think the YouTube video for a special for a YouTube
special for a very
good friend?
And then is that the name of the person?
Yeah,
Timo Rock.
Yeah, Timo, right? Timo Rock.
Timo Rock.
Rack.
Timo Rack. Special for a very good friend. This sounds like this sounds like when your little brother, like your 8-year-old little brother, types in like two girls kissing on YouTube, and then like that's the comment he would leave, like special for a very good friend.
Or your friend, right? Your friend is just like special for a good.
Well, yeah, anyone's friend, but I mean like that seems like it's probably like a foreign country, like someone talking with a foreign language and they're trying to comment in English, but it does also sound like it was like an 8-year-old that found like the best titties on YouTube
And was just like, this
and he's
is
like,
for a
I need to
friend.
save this. Like this is for a good friend. Yeah.
All right, let's find out what this video, this comment comes
All
from.
right.
This is it right here. Oh, well, it looks like it's not available anymore.
It was probably some dope titties.
It was
is all I'm
probably
saying.
the best titties that we've ever thought of right now. God damn it. See, that's what's so crazy, too, is how much YouTube has changed over the years.
Yeah.
Remember how much, like, there was probably pretty much, like, literally, softcore porn.
I mean,
on YouTube.
Softcore porn, yeah, for sure. ISIS beheading videos.
Great.
Like, I watched some gory shit on YouTube growing up.
All right, here's the next comment.
Great shots and editing.
What do you think this is a comment to for
Easy
what
mode.
video?
My guess is it's either like a brand new YouTuber, like that's making like he's trying to copy Casey Neistat.
Okay.
Or it's a music video,
It's
like a local music video, and then like the studio from that local area is like, this is cool.
Okay, I'm gonna one up you.
Okay.
This is a video from one of those BTS scenes from somebody doing over OnlyFans. So you know when they're like, "Oh, hey, check out my OnlyFans," but also go to my YouTube channel to check out the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Look. So I feel like this is what this is from. Let's find out. Nope, there's a video.
What? We are both the tallest Ferris wheel in London.
How many views does it have? I can't read it. 245,000 views, people.
Jesus.
245,000 views. And this guy thought this has great editing and great
editing,
shots.
Great shots. They know each other. I'm telling you, they know each other.
You think this is one of those videos? Does this guy
Like, this is his homie. That, like, he was whatever studios, and this guy's, like, London's Ballsack Studios or whatever. I don't know.
This guy has no check mark, so you know this guy wasn't doing so well. All right, here's another one. Let's see where this one came in.
So who won?
Where do you think this video comes from?
Well, okay, so 1964, Bazal, 1964.
This is a dude.
That's the year my dad was born.
See, this is a guy that's too old to be on YouTube right now,
Yeah.
commenting on shit.
You know what? I've had the same thought. Rap battles. It might be a rap battle because if you look up rap battles now, a lot of them, I think on the east side of the country, they don't judge the rap, or maybe the west side, I don't know. They don't judge the rap battles, and because of that, no one knows who exactly won. So who won?
Who did it?
Who won?
So who won?
Maybe it's a rap battle.
All right,
that's what I'm saying.
Let's find out what this comment
Okay.
comes from.
Oh, it's racing.
Wow.
Okay. Let's see.
Who do you think is going to win? I like the Trans Am, the one that's in the front right now. The tan,
gold one?
Yeah, the tan color one is what I'm into.
Yeah.
I think the other one is a Mustang. I'm not too
It looks
sure.
like a Mustang body.
Again, I'm not a huge car buff.
All right.
There goes Trans Am. I'll never know
Good
who
question.
Yeah,
so who won?
I'll never know who wins because
It does look like the guy in the front one, though.
yeah, the what is it? It's a 69 Co-op and a Camaro
versus
a Corvette. Oh, the
Corvette,
Camaro. Okay, so I think the Camaro was the one in the back that we thought was the Mustang.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Cars are another thing too, man. I can't get into cars. Like,
I've tried.
I like cars, but
dude, my car is leaking brake fluid onto my foot every day, and I don't know what to do about it.
You're just like, I don't know how to fix this.
And every time I try to go to someone, they're like, "It's $90 for us to just look at it," and I'm like, "Well, fuck you. I'll
I could look at it myself for free."
Like $90.
That's a good one too. That's like, what the fuck? I can really look at it for free right now. All right, this is the last one. Let's do. Oh god, this is horrible.
It's a long one.
Yeah, where does this
power management under Windows Naka
come from? Like, where do you think this comment comes from? This is
Team Tech Squad. Is it what's his name?
Like right
Linus Tech Tips.
You're like Marcus, right?
Yeah,
Or turn off the other cores. See, everything else is in another language.
Turbo mode.
NG poor
energy saving side. So it's got to be it's probably like a tech channel.
Okay.
But it could be anything.
All right, let's find out.
That might be code they weren't writing, that they thought they were writing somewhere else.
Let's find out where this video is from.
Called it.
You're right.
Tech.
It's tech channel.
I watch enough tech channels to know.
Yeah, and see, there it is too.
Who is it?
What does it say?
What's the name of the channel?
The name of the channel is Team Tech Squad. Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah.
They just commented.
They commented on themselves.
Episode 5 of Team Tech Squad. Everybody.
So that was probably Turkish, because the Turks are really into tech shit.
And
they sell illegal phones like a motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah, I've been in the tech, like the hardware tech for a while, and the Turks, man, run that shit. The Turks and the Indians, like they run the like black market tech world, where they'll essentially like unlock an iPhone in America so you can't use it anywhere in America, and then they'll just send it to like India or Turkey.
Wait, what? That's crazy.
So like when people steal your phones, like the best, or if you steal phones, I'm not condoning it, but you send it overseas because you can unlock it overseas.
All right, here's another dong that I have. This one is called Find the Number One Movie on Your Birthday. So tell me your birthday.
August 26, 1997.
August 26,
I think I know what it is, too.
1997.
Yeah. I think I know.
Tell us, what do you think it is?
I think it's like, I might be entirely wrong. I think it's a horror movie, and I want to say it's The Shining.
The number one movie of the year.
Of the year?
Of your birthday. Wait, find the number one day you were born and watch the movie trailer.
Okay.
I don't know what
I don't know then. I think The Shining, like, that year was doing pretty good.
All right, so on the day that
G.I. Jane.
G.I. Jane.
I've never even heard of this movie.
This happened when you were born, dude. When you were born, this happened, dude. Look at this. This already seems futuristic, dude. This is already too futuristic.
It's Ridley Scott. He did Dune.
Yeah, there you go. See? Maybe there's something we should look into, dude. Again, this movie came out when you were born. The trailer for this movie.
The woman's gonna last a week.
In the world. G.I. Jane. What do you feel? What do you think? What are you thinking right now of this movie?
Dude, I don't know, man.
Give us
that trailer fucking sucked.
Give us your thoughts. Is that a movie you would have watched back then?
Probably not.
Probably not. You're just like this. It just doesn't appeal me in any way.
Well, it looked like a fucking Marines like recruiting video.
Okay, that makes
for
sense.
most of it, and then he went, "The woman will never succeed," or whatever.
You're like, all this is missing is just some fucking Godsmack music.
Exactly.
Oh man. I don't. Let's just go fucking. No, this is just some bullshit. I just have some random dongs I've just been looking at, trying to find out different shit. It even has some crazy stuff like X-wing fighters and like, what if you were to have your only planet, you can actually see the gravitational pull of what it would be like if you had a planet somewhere.
They just made like a website for a fat joke.
Pretty much, yeah. Like if you were that big, you knew
like
exactly.
If this is your planet, you'd be fucking.
Yeah, and you can always
It
custom.
looks like you got 2 moons.
Look, I'm gonna add a fucking planet right there, and
Ooh.
see it just gets sucked
Too
up.
big.
Yeah, it just gets sucked up by something. That too. God
But
damn.
you're adding more mass to the centers, so now it's gonna pull shit in faster. Look at that. I know science.
Damn.
Boom. See?
And everything's back to where it was. There it is. There's nothing orbiting it again. Nothing going. It's crazy. I don't know. Just some dumb shit. I've been trying to find like stuff to do online while I'm trying to find talking to people.
Yeah.
So wait, August is the 8th, right? 08.
0. No, it's yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
08 26 97.
26, 19. Oh wait, my bad. 1997. Technically, this is the year that you will be 1 billion seconds old.
2029.
Yeah, in May. Well, technically, whenever your birthday was. So when your birthday comes, that is the exact moment you'll be 1 billion
seconds.
Yeah.
Jesus. I share a birthday with John Mulaney, Chris DiStefano, and
Really?
Yeah,
That's
and
dope.
and
That is
Mother Teresa.
Well, the Mother Teresa is kind of weird, but the Chris DiStefano, that's dope.
Yeah,
Fuck
dude,
yeah.
I got DiStefano and Mulaney and me all born, dude.
all at the
Same.
same day.
So if you didn't think I was gonna be a comedy legend,
That's just more of an indication.
it's my fucking destiny.
That's what's up, man. Well, Caleb, I'm glad you came to do this podcast with me.
Hell yeah.
I was just like, fuck it, let's just do another
Let's
podcast.
just do it.
Do you have anything to promote or anything you want to throw out there that you got coming up?
Not right now. I'm putting stand-up bits on my TikTok, so you can check those out.
Where is it?
Mulkey is sad on TikTok.
Okay.
And then I think my PayPal and and my Cash App are Lil Mulkey.
Lil.
So if you want to just send me some money, I will always accept the money.
No problem. You'll see that check mark right away.
I see Tyler. Tyler's always plugging his Venmo, so I'm like, I'm gonna start doing that.
Do it.
Make a little cash.
Might as well make as much money
Fuck
as you
yeah.
can. But dude, check out Caleb anywhere, social media wise. Just type in his name. I'm pretty sure you'll find him. If not, follow me in some sense.
Yeah.
We'll find each other. We got shows coming up. We got the Gong Show coming up.
Oh, I do have. When are you putting this out? Like
right
tonight?
now. It's live.
It's live.
It's
Okay.
live right now.
So, if you're closer to the West Side or Rio Rancho at the Brew Lab on Tuesday, I'll be having a show. I think it starts at 7:30.
Clean comedy.
And it's clean. It's PG-13.
So you
It's not clean
yeah.
entire. I just can't. I have to stop saying fuck a lot and all the sex stuff.
All right, that makes sense.
Which is a bummer, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's gonna be a dope show. And then I think that's all I've got. March. I have
You're
a show
doing
in
the
March
Gong
or
Show though,
something.
right?
Oh, I am doing the Gong Show, February 23rd.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Oh, and
I'm pretty sure you'll be on the roast
Robert
battles.
Eister is gonna be hosting a show on the 23rd as well, before the Gong Show or after maybe.
Okay.
That same night. So, and I think I'm on that. So
make sure to
check
check
it
that
out.
out. Just again, go to Caleb Instagram, Caleb Facebook.
Yeah, I'm always posting shit.
Just check it out, guys.
Yep.
You guys know what to do. And again, thank you guys for joining MuseMeTV. All you got to do is Google that shit. You'll find something. I swear to God, we'll have new episodes coming up this whole week. I just need to hit up these comics to come in the fucking show. That's all I need to do already. So thanks again for watching. You guys are awesome. Please subscribe and be a fan, and you know all that good stuff. Peace. I love you all. Can't believe it. All right, guys. So thanks again for watching. You guys are awesome. They didn't, like you said, I didn't have to relocate.
But then you scroll down to see other people like, oh, this is better.
You know it. You can barely even have my grandkids. I mean, like,
Yeah. Or your shit was banging so good, they'll say, hey,
not worth $10.
sell.